right, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Who am I here with today?
This is Ronnie Uppal. I got top 8 at the Mobile Regional today.
Woo!
Yeah. Thank you, Marcus.
Boy.
Shout out to him. We just saw him get top 4. So proud of my boy.
Yeah.
I did it with branded ELFNOTE. I made it with X2, unfortunately. But I mean,
Keep feeling it.
but I mean, we do what we can.
Yep. All right, let's go and get into that profile.
All right, so we have 3 of the best card in the deck. Regina, it's just such a broken extender.
Card's custom, actually.
Plays on your opponent's turn after you set up your board. It's nuts. Then we got just sort of standard ratios of 3 Lucina. We have the 1 Fortuna and 3 Tinia. Basically all the ways you can play your deck in ELFNOTE. I used to be on the train of siding out your Fortuna and the 1-up trap that you play. After some testing with my friends, I've decided not to do that anymore because of how the deck plays now with Regina. Because seeing more ELFNOTE cards to send means more ways you can play with us. Alright. Next we have, for our 1-ups, we have Medius the Pure. Some people are playing this at 2. I decided to go with 1. I think the 1 target in both of these is enough. Bedolium is pretty custom as well, being able to pop itself, reborning. And then we have the 1-up Ginoldo. The card actually came up a lot in trying to break boards. One of my opponents was Fiendsmith, Hecka Hands, Chimera. And he made like a board where his like illusion guy couldn't be popped or destroyed by battle. So I made this and used the effect to summon Junora, which you'll see later on in the profile. And Junora is actually way more broken than I thought it was. Being able to Dark Ruler his board and being able to punch, and then Regina to go for game was so good. Cannot be undervalued how good this card is in like trying to break an opponent's board. Next we're on to ELFNOTE Power Patrons. It's pretty standard so far. I think it's pretty standard all the way through. Then we have 3 Terminus. I miss Theo Realize, truthfully.
I kind of do sometimes too.
Yeah, this having the effects, the lock where you can't attack with anything except for Power Patrons is kind of icky. But having the board breaking where you can banish it to whenever your Power Patron battles in the damage step, to banish their card face down, it's pretty nice. But it feels like it loses to a lot more than Theo Realize. I miss Fiendsmith. Yeah. And then for the 1-ups, Welcome Home, Trap card. I'm pretty content on 1 Welcome Home so far. You don't need it. You don't need a second one. I typically always send this one for the Regina on my opponent's turn anyway. So if I didn't need 1, I don't need 2. Now for the boring cards. 2 Wild Bows. 1 Ecclesia, 1 Fallen of Elbows, 2 Fallen of Virtue. Okay.
Definitely the most boring part here.
You're a little bit more excited about that.
No. Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. Ready for this deck?
Okay. But truthfully though, this card is so broken. I had a match where I completely bricked and I had 2 of these in my hand. So I like set this and a called by. It was the mirror. So I was 100% dead. Shout out to Sam. But I was supposed to be dead. But he ended on like a Regina on the left, a Lucina, and the Strelitzia. So in the end phase, I go Fallen the Virtuous. I sent an Ecclesia to pop Lucina. And then in draw phase, I go Fallen the Virtuous, summon back his Lucina. And that was enough to win me the game.
Holy crap.
Yeah. This card does not deserve to be at 3. But now we have hand traps here. We are on 2 drolls. I did not want to lose to slop decks. 1 mag and 3 fids. Self-explanatory. Engine and or can be a breaker with the fids. 3 ash, 3 fua. And then we are on 2 bell and the called by. This is at 41. This is basically the same list my boy RJ sent me a while back with some minor differences. He was trying out Stormbane with like the Dogmatica Ecclesia. I think it was sick, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. So now to the extra deck, we're on the one of Strelitzia, the nice Starlight. It wasn't that much at the time. 1 Dawn Dragster, 1 Black Rose. That's it for our 7s. Not much to explain. The only time I made Black Rose, I got warning. And I used Regina and my Power Patron, so nothing triggered. It felt really bad. Dawn Dragster's broken though. This card should be banned. It is absurd that I get to rip 2 with both Tinia and this. Another broken branded card. Of course. Shout outs to Brandon. I'm gonna be for real. If there was a better 8 to make, I would. This card sucks. This is like, I think the legitimately worst card in the extra. He's just here to aura farm. That's it. He's like, genuinely, it's a fake interaction. Junora, the MVP of the weekend, like unironically, he helped me push for game. And Doom Z, he Fualosed me, and I did Tinia first, because it was my only play. So I Tinia plays a spell. Shout out to Ref's cards, by the way. I was scrolling through my feed, and he showed me like he showed people how to do like a Fua play by giving them 1 draw or 2 draws of Tinia. And I did that line, and if I didn't watch that, I would have been ended on like Dawn Dragster. But I was able to make this, and my Doom Z opponent like pendulum summoned 3 monsters, and I was like sitting on like Seraphim here. I think I was going to get to a Regina in the middle, and then I had a Lucina here. And I wasn't aware Junora wasn't like just for the monster. The second effect of Junora to like de-barrier monsters in the same column was just for the monsters there. It's for the whole turn, no matter what they summon. That is absurd. And I summoned this, and he scaled both Vidolium and the Doomsday Power Patron. So those 2 were just stuck there. This card, I think, is required in the extra. Then we have ELFNOTE Deactorus.
I see.
This is basically it.
The honorary.
Yeah. I mean, really good. The Chimera opponent I was telling you about, he said dueling book thumbs up, and this was the fastest I've summoned this. Of course, Chaos Angel, because you have a lot of light and darks, and Fortuna is a 6 light. And then we have the Fidralis requirements, the Malong, and the Lilith. I sent basically Lulu the entire time. I can't remember if I sent Malong that much. And now the branded cards. We're on the 1 Miragid, 1 Dogma, 1 Albion, and the last one's a flex spot. I wasn't too sure. I went with Sprint. The main reason being I wanted Sprint as like a catch-all. So like even if I couldn't make any one of these with Albaz, I would be able to do it with this because it only requires a special summon monster.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, summon that turn.
Yeah, summon that turn. So if they're able to play around it, I have the play around for the play around. If that makes sense. That's it for the extra. And now for the side deck. This is another video where you're going to hear me. Shout out my boy Nergard. He told me to be on lava golems. It was a while back, but I still think it's correct. This card's really good into the mirror when you can just summon the lava golem to the center. Because it's a fire in the center, so if they try to send the lava golem, they can't summon a fire, which is the Synchro 7.
It's pretty good.
And then I'm on 2 DD Crow. It was pretty good all around that day. I used it on Chimera Fusion. I used it on an Engage. Other than that, there wasn't too much else. Oh, I used it on Albion. That's what it was. Next are 2 Ogres. I didn't really see Ogre that much. I think she would have come not a whole lot. I don't know. And then 3 Fenrir. Fenrir, so good in this deck. Just a quick 7 to special, and then you normal the patron, and then you get an 8, which is your
The Ecclesia.
Ecclesia. And then we have the Solemn Brigade of 2 Warning and a Judgment. I didn't want to go with the Accusation this time around. I played it in Bainbridge for I played it for the Bainbridge one because I was on Doomsday at the time, and Doomsday was way more prone to like board breakers like Dark Ruler, Droplet, etc. But this deck is not that at all. It's so much better. And then I'm on 2 Evenly. Just really good against Branded. It's tough. It's not a tough matchup, but if playing into the Branded board is annoying because they get everything back in the L and face. Shout out my boy Marcus.
That's why Albion was there. Dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Other shout-outs to obviously my boys, RJ and Cody. We always bounce back with the best ideas, especially Cody. He really does help out.
The Dr. Champion.
That's the Dr. Champion. If y'all didn't catch the profile last week on his bad web camera.
I wasn't here, sorry.
Shout out to, of course, our cameraman Jordan. It really should have been him.
I was playing the same thing, and I was also X2, but I got 10th on Fort.
Yeah, my tiebreakers were just better, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Thank you so much for watching.